You ever look at a word in English and just have no idea how to say it? Yeah, if you're learning a language, you know pronunciation can be one of the toughest hurdles. Sometimes it feels like the spelling is designed to trick you on purpose.
Okay, let's just dive right into an example. Take the letters CH in a word we all use, chat. The sound is pretty straightforward, right? Ch.
Easy enough. But then, what about this word, school? We've got the exact same two letters, CH, but all of a sudden, they make a completely different sound, K.
And just to make things even crazier, how about this one, yacht? Here, the CH does, well, absolutely nothing. It's completely silent. So let's get this straight. Chat, school, yacht. Same letters, three totally different outcomes. How in the world are you supposed to know the right way to say something when the spelling is this inconsistent?
Well, luckily for all of us, there's an entire field of study built to solve this exact problem. It's called phonetics.
Now, the most important thing to get here is that phonetics doesn't care about letters on a page. Not at all. It's all about the actual physical sounds we make with our mouths. It's the science of every possible sound humans can make, in every language on Earth. Now, you might hear another term get thrown around here, phonology, and it's really important to understand how these two are different. This is the perfect way to think about it. Imagine phonetics is a giant kitchen pantry with every single raw ingredient in the world, every sound a human can make. Phonology, on the other hand, is the specific recipe for a single language, like English. It tells you which ingredients to grab from the pantry and gives you the rules for how to combine them. For any Arabic speakers watching, a fantastic analogy is tajweed, which gives you the very precise rules for reciting the Quran. That's a perfect example of a phonological system in action.
Okay, let's build on that and look at the actual units of sound. We've got to break down the difference between a phone and a phoneme.
So a phoneme is the smallest bit of sound that can actually change what a word means. Take the b sound in the word big. If you swap that one sound for a p sound, you get pig, a totally different word. That's a phoneme doing its job. English has about 44 of these little meaning changers. A phone, however, is a much wider category. It's basically any distinct speech sound, including all the subtle little variations. You know how the P in pit sounds just a little puffier than the P in spit? Those tiny variations are different phones.
So, if we all agree that spelling is unreliable, how are we supposed to write these sounds down precisely? Clearly, the regular alphabet just isn't going to cut it.
The answer is a truly brilliant system that just gets rid of all the guesswork. A system with one simple, powerful rule. One symbol always equals one sound, period. And that system is the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. It was created so that any sound from any language could be written down without any confusion. A k sound is always written with the symbol k, no matter if the word spells it with a c, a k, or a ch. What's really cool is the IPA even has clever ways to help us hear sounds that are kind of tricky to say on their own. For example, the sh sound, or sh in the IPA, is awkward to pronounce by itself. So to make it super clear, linguists will often put it in an environment with a vowel before and after it, like sh. This makes the sound way easier to identify, just like it would be in a real word. All right, let's bring this all home. Let's go back to that original CH puzzle and see how the IPA solves it in a heartbeat. And there it is. The chaos is gone. In chat, that ch sound gets its own unique symbol, ch. In school, it's just a simple k. And in yacht, there's no symbol for ch at all, because the sound just isn't there. It's silent. See? The IPA makes everything perfectly clear. No more guesswork. So the next time you come across a word and you're not sure how to say it, you now have the key. You can unlock its true sound and move right past the confusing spelling to hear the language as it's actually spoken. The only question now is, what word will you look up first?